Alright, let's go get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Sharkinbear, and welcome back to my channel, where I'm playing some more of the Let's Play, for Avowed. Now, in the last episode of Let's Play, I decided to basically scurry around Galloway's Tusk a little bit more so. When we first originally came here, we ended up finding our way over the slumbering fields and clearing out most of that section. Next thing was next, we went up to Amalia's camp, find out that there was really no peaceful resolution for our encounter with her. We ended up having to wipe out basically two bandit camps, one over the Overcast camp and then one over the Overcast Tower, or Outcast Tower, sorry. And yeah, that finished that one with Redoute. Then we also came down to the Grecor's cave, and we found a girl was being basically held hostage until we helped an ogre out. We basically came out here towards the Southwarden Tower, found a lady who wanted to speak with us, and found out where the ingredients were for his cure. We cured him, he let the girl go, and now those two are happily married, I guess. I don't know. But that's what we did, and it was really fun. But you see, we have a lot of uncovered territory still on the map. Jesus, I didn't even realize how much more north portion of this map that I still have yet to give. Before we start off anything else, I finally figured something else because I kind of folded underneath pressure. I wanted to know how to get this chest. As you can see, the door is open. I figured it out. I thought it was a side quest. It's not a side quest. If we run up the stairs here, usually most of the stuff here makes a hum. This one did not make a hum. But if you come back onto the second floor, you'll find actually like a pair of stairs made out of crates. You can actually come here and find the storage key. And that is your storage key for this chest. I basically, more or less used that. I'm going to do one more thing real quick. Checking my stuff out. There we go. That's what I want to do. So, anyways, with that knocked out of the way, our next thing is going to do, I think we're actually going to make our way to the main quest line for locate the entrance to the garden. And after that, we'll pretty much follow the rest of the map for Galloway's Tusk and maybe look at clearing out the rest of the Fog of War. Unless we come across some other side quests, we might get taken aside for that one. But if you've been liking the content, you want to see more of it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, let me think of the gameplay. And let's jump into it, I would say. That's what I said. I'm saying that to you right now. Alright, so we're going to head on over here. There is the ogre cave right there. Did we pick this? Yeah, we picked that grenade up there. And it looks like we're working our way towards some towers over here. Bills of gold, good salt to wardens. Salt pork, salt fish, linen garments, gunpowder stuff. Cool. And then we just have a lockbox here. Looks like none of that looks to be burned away. You get some monsters over there. And it looks like we're on the edge of the map here. The ocean looks very acidic there. Yes.
It's gotta be the garden.
How's no one heard of the garden?
Get there though.
But then like it's just like off to the side, shining super bright.
Break the bars.
I'm gonna go ahead and just looks like we made some angry enemies mad. Alright. Well, we can deal with all this pretty easy, I think. Oh, it was that? I see. I gotta drink a potion. We'll get him to shoot that guy. Freeze everything there with a cone of cold because make things a little bit chilly. And there we go. Those enemies are effectively down. Alright, now that we've cleared all that out of the way, do you plan on collecting everything we can while we're out here. Who knows, maybe we might fight some upgrade materials, because I am trying to break into that last section of crafting for my gear. I believe it's the legendary. I don't know if that's the name of it, but it's the gear is yellow, so I imagine that's what it is. How do we get inside this little crumbled tower? Oh, burn away. We can do that.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. Alright, so Valoric skin. Open the chest. I actually made myself a fair bit poorer as well. I'm down to 22,000. I was at 55,000. I think it was because I ended up deciding I was going to pick up some of the Adrabon that's used or required to make that jump. I think I need 2 more pieces before I'm allowed to officially break into the next tier of crafting.
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwig finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots.
Does that lead have anything to do with the tower behind you?
The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, envoy. They say you told them to do it.
Hey, you okay there?
I feel I can't think straight. Bodies full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
That's gotta be the Dream Scourge.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Let's see. Doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to fight.
The roots come, and you'll be the death of the sun. Won't let you.
Oh yeah?
Stop you. Kill you.
If you say so.
Die as the roots die. Die, traitor. Lay yourself down.
All right then. Oh, I see. We got one of you guys out there. I'm just gonna hide out over here. Crush that. Oh, we got a healer back there. Ouch. I suppose I could be doing more about this. Letting them help me like that. Yeah, I'll give us some of the magic missile. Man, that champion is all the way out there, isn't he? Alright, and we're still topped off on our essence, which is nice. I'll even chuck 1 potion. And, you know, the sad thing is I think only one of those guys is really being affected by the Dream Scourge. We don't really know for sure, right? He just started going crazy, so his friends joined in on a possibly mentally ill dude from Dream Scourge just to fall victim to me, so I feel bad for them, but chances are I would have had to kill them anyways. I mean, they do work for Lodwin, so they were probably depraved in their own right, right? So, ooh, a corrupted Adra. I think you require 3 in order to make 1, so it might be 4. I don't know. Ooh, what does this sound? This guy. Antler of the Preserving Stag. Oh, we got a yeah. We We get another piece of the totem. That's nice. I mean, I like the totem that we currently have that gives us the +2. What was it? +2 to resolve in intellect? Or maybe it's perception. I don't know. The intellect's the most important part. Oh, that's I did like the way that looked when it faded away. I got myself a new monitor because my other one was going bad, and I can't help, you know, loving how great everything is looking right now.
You sure do know how to show us the sights, envoy.
Nandrew's journal.
To get to the garden, I'm loath to swim through that.
Alright, we'll see what the journal says. There are precious few legible entries in this journal, which was written centuries ago by a leader of the Peregrunan named Nandrew, who commanded the dwarves to build a permanent home in Gallowayne's tusks, most of which derive details either the minutiae behind the construction of the Solace Keep or relationship between the dwarves that followed Nandrew's lead. This is one of the entries particular note. The godless bridge has fallen. Perhaps that is for the best. I may have found another path to the garden, one better suited to conceal secrets from the intrusive and the foolhardy.
So the bridge is gone, but there's another way into the garden?
The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the acid sea.
Don't panic. I'm sure another path will reveal itself.
Unless the Pargrunan are acid resistant, I think that's a safe assumption.
Let's head to Solace Keep. The wardens must know more about Nandrew and the garden.
Then let's head to Solace Keep. If we hurry, we can keep ahead of the steel garrote.
Quick and carefully, everyone. We haven't a moment to lose. We must reach the garden before the steel garrote, no matter the cost. It's a plan. Let's go. Let's go with that one.
Let's go already.
All right. So we'll head on over to Solace Keep. And I guess we could check out the rest of this area to see if there's anything in here. Nope, just rolling off the tents, huh? Nothing over here. Find two-handed sword. That's fine. And I guess we could make our way to Solace Keep. I mean, that is actually where I originally wanted to go whenever we were hopping around looking at side quests. We could see it from the top of towers and stuff. And that's mostly because I believe that's where we're going to turn into star metal. I don't know what weapons that you get from the star metal, but I have heard at least you go there to turn in the star metal chunks you've been finding everywhere to a to get them turned into items. I'm also going to hop around whenever I see something shiny, obviously. Can't be skipping out on proper resources and whatnot. Just kind of want to... Excellent. We don't get a lot of we don't get like enough melee, and I really do like this mace we did find. All right, so at least the destination isn't too far out of the way, and we've been to that town before, so we're passing by familiar stomping grounds, which I'm okay with. There's a path underground here. Where does this go? Alright. We have a route that goes even further down. Does this lead to the acid sea? That'd be, pretty interesting. That doesn't look acidic, that water in there in particular. And there kind of looks like there's a route through there, maybe. Wow, we are running real low on lockpicks. Is there... Okay, so we're not getting there. So this isn't actually a path. What about... I hear... Okay, so there's a chunk there. There's nothing behind the waterfall? Okay. So it looks like... This is pretty much it. Unless we go... I mean, well, there's more, right? There's the opposite way. That is a really cool look at the Solace Keep. Like, I didn't know that it's like hovered over the chasm that is the acid water ocean thing. Alright, so there wasn't much here either. Why can't I... Oh, it's because I turned off prompts. It's kind of cool that, I mean, honestly, if you want to go for realism mode, you could, like, turn off everything and just go for, you know, doing everything your own. That's a nice thing you can do. Alright. Is there going to be anything else that's going to distract us from going to Galamane's tusks? There's like a whole stretch of stuff over there. It really truly looks like we could have. But it doesn't look like there's anything that you can actually do in that area. There is a... Hey, there's a party camp up there.
So many of them.
And a quest. What we got here? Peregrine Outcast.
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe. The homestead up ahead is all run by Zaribs. Used to be it was occupied by outcasts, but things happened. The region's getting more lethal. If you think the Salo steppe was hell, it's nothing next to the primordial depths up north. The Zaribs used to be more peaceful, but the recent tremors tore up the terrain so badly, they had to go south.
What have the Zaribs done with Homestead?
They started turning it into one of their villages. Even ripped up the crops planted by the wardens. What a waste. There are some Bargrunin living in the wastelands out here, all without the aid of the wardens. If someone got rid of the Zaribs, they might be able to shelter here. Maybe even grow some crops. It's up to you if you would like to help out with the Zaribs, but I hope you do.
Yeah, sure, I'll take care of them. I almost got pulled into it immediately because that one Zarib almost got a good look at me. But if we sneak about, we can get up on the roof and at least take out that guy, or at least work towards taking out that guy.
Unseen, unheard.
I don't know how that guy would have seen us.
This one's mine.
There we go. Can we hit? Excellent. Drop the whole rock on him. Hey, it actually pairs well with her attack there.
They could have traded with Thirdborn or Eora. Why struggle like this?
Awesome. Another Audra. We'll be able to increase the rarity on our weapons soon enough. Marianne's journal. It's been a few years since I found great-grandmother Mariana's writings of her life in the living land in Solace. I've thought about this choice for so long, but I finally know my answer. I need to retrace her steps. I need to return to my ancestral home. I may never see Stalwart or my family again. This is not an easy decision, and the journey won't be easy, but I feel a calling I can no longer ignore. Looks like she has several journals here. I just want to... Okay, so it's just like a normal journal entry. I was trying to see if maybe something would be pointed out. Mushroom Farm Manifest. This is not good between workers deserting to join Amalia as outcasts and increase hostility from the wildlife. We've been struggling to reach our minimum quota. The council expects us to do our part in keeping our people fed. They need to stop deliberating over the best course of action and just send us some more damn wardens. I can't fathom why this is so fucking hard for them to understand. Usher's bony balls, I'm so tired. Should Solace starve? Let it not be said that it was my fault. Alright, well, it seems like no one was willing to help these people, and now they're all dead. So, oh, there's more of them. Before we go in, though, was there a way inside? Sorry for the grave robbing. Gotta need the stuff more than you do, probably. There is something to be found here, though. Clearly. Or else there wouldn't be a giant circle in this portion of the map. Well, that's outside the circle. I guess we clear the rest of the camp. And we'll find out.
Let me catch my breath. Oh, no, you don't. Let's see what you got.
Oh.
And roll.
Ow. Alright, so we got those guys. Oh, shoot. I did not see the guy traveling towards me. I love that you can't activate that for some reason. Out. Let's back out a little bit. Alright. Well, all things considered, it could have gone worse. Alright, is that all the Zarups? I guess we'll find out here in a second. A potato and a grenade. This guy was ready to have some fun. Lady, a bunch of extra stuff here. Ooh, this goes even further back. All right, I wasn't aware of how large this camp was. I don't even care. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, he interrupted me. Hey, there we go. I knew it. I saw there was an achievement for summoning a bear on a bear. I was looking at my Steam profile, and I was looking at the achievements I have, and right below it, it says the ones you hadn't acquired yet, and there was one for summoning a bear on a bear, so excited I could knock that one out at least. Are we done with the Zarps, though? No, there seems to be like an encampment over here. Yeah, I hear them. Seems like they're maybe in the building? Can I not get up here? There we go. Oh, I can get up there, but I can't get... There we go. So, they seem to be inside. Well, if they were inside, how come I couldn't see them there? Oh man, I thought that was going to be backstabbing range. Awesome. Defeated all the Zaribs. Alright, so all the Zarps are taken care of. I still think we have a little bit of scrounging around we could do. I didn't jump up here. What do we got here? Is this a totem? The bent farmhouse key. What is, which one's the bent farmhouse? Is this the... I didn't try those doors. Hey, that's the one. Spoiled cabbage.
Seems as though the Dream Scourge made itself at home here.
Looks like we're a little over encumbered. Might have a couple extra things in our person. We can take some of this down a little bit. Don't think we need the 3 extra wands we found in ourselves. I also finally dropped off a lot of the grimoires that we're not using. Alright, so that got us fairly under our weight. And getting rid of these pieces of plate armor. Man, this might be the lightest we've ever been. Alright, let's head back to that guy. And we'll turn this in and see what he says now. Shiny elemental rocks. I feel like we're like on a moon somewhere, honestly.
You dealt with the Zarps. I didn't have any doubts about whether you could, but still, your actions will save some lives, and the buildings will at least provide some shelter. Here, take this.
Oh, 1800. That's actually not bad. I really like that. It's because we're so diminished on money. Hit the party camp. I think I can make one Audribon. I think. Have I been to that? No, because that's all the way over there towards the Solace Keep. So I've not been that way. How much more of this area we have not? Shrine to Gallowayne. There is there's a bounty there that we haven't really checked out. Let's see if I can make that one Audribon that I'm missing. I can. Awesome. Oh, I found 4. I didn't realize I had found that many. Alright, so the upgrades. Whisperers, see. Oh, I have 3 of them? I didn't realize. And then I need glasswood branch and blood writhe toadstool. I don't think it's enough for that one. And Bloodwright Toadstool. Oh, I can make plenty of this. Is that enough? No, it's not even. Yeah, it's enough to get that upgrade. We can do a little bit of damage now to those elites. Let's go check them out. If I can fight those elites over the Gallowayne Shrine, I'll be fine. Should be right up there. Didn't realize we were so situated against it from the Oh. Oh, we got level ups for all our characters. Cool. Intensely slowing effect on them. Let's see. Shock accumulation to enemies. I think we do the slowing effect. And then for Kai, what do we want to do? Gain more health. Go ahead and grab that one. I might as well go ahead and spend the other points just because I hate it that we kind of always get pop-ups for this one. And then for Gianna, we'll go with this one. Did I get it? When did I get an ability? Did I level up? I feel like I hadn't been getting the ability points. That's really kind of throwing me off. Alright. Can't jump over them? Okay. Alright then. You say so. So here's our targets. And they're max level on the legendary. Oh, he's looking our direction. But maybe if I quick save, we can get him.
You take lead.
All right. Let's go ahead and slow him down. Oh shit. Oh, there's a healer skeleton. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. But I did. Ouch. Definitely proving to be... Oh my god. Definitely proving to be our hardest challenge so far. Alright, so those guys are taken care of. Oh, we got a guy up there aiming right at us. What do we got over there? Oh, shoot. We gotta run. I want to get this wizard, though. Go ahead and chug a potion while we can. Oh, Kai's down. That's why. Where's he at? Over here? Oh, we're about to get all of them. Okay, so we gotta clear them out and then we'll be good. Well, that was actually a good call out by her. What does that mean? Or did that guy just like teleport to that top portion? Alright, so those guys. He jumped all the way over there. Okay. One or two more skeletons? Excelente. Oh, man, that was definitely a harder fight. And looks like we got the Huntsman's Spoils. What is that one? Is that the base? Activate passive bonuses when placed at a party camp and restores with this. Okay, so that is the base. Okay. Well, I'm definitely glad I upgraded my weapons, or my weapon, rather, because it took us a while to whittle them down. I wasn't expecting so many undead. And it looks like we need the power of electricity for stuff. I hear it on the other side of that door, so guess we'll swap over to this. There's one. I just gotta figure out where the other ones are at. Let's see. There's one. Cool. Can I see one in this hole? Oh, it's back there. Hey, there we go. And then the last one. Ah. In 4 efforts, a chest there, right? And then shines with gold. A Hellwalker's vestments. Light armor. 25% melee damage, 50% damage reduction? Jesus Christ. Why is this so good? Like, I mean, it's 2% less damage reduction, but additional melee. And it's not even as upgraded as what we have right now. I know this gives us 40 plus, like, plus 40 health. But, like, part of me really wants to put this on. Just because the damage reduction, and plus, like, this doesn't really increase our damage, right? This actually passively increases our damage with our melee weapon whenever we're using that. Which, let me swap this so I can get our wand back on. But like this is now stronger because of this vestment. We now have increased melee damage and increased critical damage hits, and we take 50% reduced damage. I'm all right with that. Now I want to make sure I read that right. Yeah, okay. So damage reduction is to me, so I don't think I'm like seeing that wrong, isn't like it's gonna hamper our damage. I think that's solely like a bonus for us. Let's try to see if there's anywhere we could hop around. Should you probably go down there and grab those bounties? Because I'm assuming that's also those two are bounty targets. They were named. We got Adrabon and the half moon bracelets of those guys. You know, I probably could have made that a lot easier on myself if I remembered that I actually had a bear I could use as well. Alright, now that we cleared out this section, what are we looking like map-wise? Seems to be some stuff on the back side of it, maybe? And then we can work our way towards the Scarlet Tower. I just want to say we've, you know, crossed our T's and dotted our I's. Dotted our I's, crossed our T's, that sort of thing. There's like a whole thing on the other side of this shrine. Oh, there's another named unit here. Oh, he's awake this time. We're going to go ahead and save our game. Gonna drink a potion. Actually gotta like do like an actual manual save too. Alright, so attempt number 2 at killing Ervo Lanu. Let's actually hit him with all the poisons. Why not? Ouch. Don't like it. Do not like. Leave me alone. Did I not swap my wands? I swear I did. Okay. Oh, God. Let's go ahead and swap back to fire grenades. Go ahead and collect all this essence, by the way. And then we can deal with this guy. A much better second attempt at that.
Remind me not to make you mad.
The Cartographer's Companion. What is the Cartographer's Companion? Oh, you know what? It actually reminds me +2 to dexterity, +3 to perception. That's actually not a bad one at all to have. Moldering pelt. Lockpick. Cave coral. I think it was a good decision to come out here, honestly. Even though we got our butt beat in a couple of times. Anything that's this way, I really don't think it's going to be worth our time. Unless there's like a hidden dungeon here. We can go and head over to Solace Keep real quick. I am going to circle around this rock just to say there's nothing over here. There are Zarups. Doubt there's much to this. There is a Zarup cave over here, though. The presents are a thing to do upstairs. Nothing around this corner. Is that a cave? No, there's a Zarup cave. I love that. They're gonna dash for me. They couldn't even if they wanted to. Hell yeah. We came in just like with a wand machine gun and absolutely just like demolished those fools. Doesn't look like it had anything of note. And none of them were like bounty monsters, so there's that. Let's head up the ladder and make sure there's nothing at the top of the ladder, and then we're gonna fast travel to the camp and make our way towards Solace Keep. Oh, okay, so this leads to a place we've already pretty much been, so that's nice. That clears up that portion. We just haven't checked out that area. There's some blanket portions of the map we have not seen, but that pretty much knocks out all that. We're gonna go ahead and jump over here so we can make our way over to Solace Keep. I don't think there's enough stuff to warrant upgrading anything. I am going to upgrade. I am going to swap out my gear because I did die, so I don't have the Hellwalker vestment on. I am thinking that maybe I should pair the mace with the rhyme one. I do like R1, and I did upgrade it. It is the legendary one. I do plan on upgrading the mace as well.
I'm starting to wonder if those gates are to keep strangers out or locals in.
I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked. I wanted to go in there. I at least want to do the quest for this before I end the episode here for the YouTube.
Well, isn't this a homely little fortress?
Outsiders aren't permitted in Solace Keep. Turn your ass around and go back the way you came.
We're the reason you have clean water. How about a little gratitude? The council is inside the keep. I can't get permission unless you let me in. I don't have time for this. Solace Keep is in danger. Marius warned us it would be difficult to get in. Let's go with one.
You're the reason I got a bath? Hell's bells, I owe you. You have no idea how ripe the keep gets when the fountains are busted. If anyone asks, I wasn't the one who let you in. Lower it on down.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so it definitely paid off to do that quest then. Hell yeah.
it's the new recruit playing games again, I'm going to... Your face... It's just like... No. It's the lack of sleep.
No one cares about protocol anymore.
I'm gonna take everything you guys have, if you don't mind. A lot of this is so common stuff. I'm probably just gonna end up selling it rather than trying to break it down.
All right. Took you long enough. Wait, you're not from the hunting party. Where's the hunting party? They were supposed to be here an hour ago.
You look just like Nandru.
I look like Nandru. Okay.
Council is going to lose its mind. Duty won't feed us, Mother. Duty won't keep us from...
Travel to Solace Keep. All right. Oh, we do have a vendor in here.
Why does the outsider look familiar?
We got Chef. Hey, we got a bounty board. I think we've actually cleared out 3 of the bounties already. Ward.
You need some?
Let's see what they got. Son of the Black Haven. So they got a shield here. Blocking has a 10% chance to restore 20 essence, plus 50 essence. That's fine. Cape Coral, Fragment of the Spoils. Gonna go ahead and grab that, since that's gonna be our totem. I am gonna pick up all the lockpicks, because we are desperately low on lockpicks.
Mikhala understands the importance of tradition. Nandru chose this place for a reason.
Petru's Key.
Absolutely. Can you imagine if we had access to fresh
You know, it's great. We're gonna knock out the quest first, and then we're gonna go check out other stuff.
Are they gonna throw us in the volcano?
Of course they have an elevator. How elevated?
We already rode an elevator. How is she gonna say that? Ah, here we are.
If we open our gates, we will talk about this later. Guest. What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
Nandru's Forge. If it isn't the envoy.
Glad to know you're already making friends.
We are not so ignorant as you seem to think us.
Where are my guards? Get him out of here.
Let's not be rash. The envoy's word carries the weight of Adir. It might benefit us to hear what he has to say.
Thank you, Counselor.
Let it never be said the Wardens of Solace are impolite brutes. Merely recluses.
Very well. We'll deal with the severe breach in protocol later. Tell us why you insult our halls at Dieren.
We believe the Stillgrowth have entered the tusks. Your lives are in danger. Or we need your help. How about that?
Indeed you do.
And we'll gladly help you. Right across our borders.
Well, we can tell when we're not wanted. Just let us know the way and we'll be going.
So, you need our help. What do you expect us to do for you, precisely?
We're looking for a path to the garden. Help us put it into the Dream Surge, given how our conversation's gone so far. I don't expect much of anything from you. Let's go with number 2.
There is no Dream Scourge in Galawain's tusks.
Nor has there ever been.
You must shelter remarkable students of the arcane arts to be so warded.
We have no special magic here, and few scholars. It is the spirit of Nandru, our founder, that shields us. Loudly rings his name.
So it is believed, at any rate.
Your cynicism shames you, Kostya, and shames Nandru's sacred halls. When Nandru walked beneath the keep to meet the gods and disappeared into its depths, he knew what dangers would come for us. He left his wardens to protect us.
However, the community on this island suffers from the Dream Scourge. The Dream Scourge will not come for you. The Dream Scourge will come for you eventually, Nandru or not.
I do not believe it, but I cannot risk the keep on doubt alone. You say you mean to end this plague of madness, envoy?
Show us the path to the garden and we will.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, envoy?
It's shining off the coast. Got us in prison there. They spoke to me and begged me to come. We determined it's the source of the dream scourge. You won't believe me if I told you. Your garden? I'm gonna go with that one.
The garden is our sacred purpose. It's observation and protection, a task handed to us
Well,
by
if it's your sacred purpose, you know the way to get there.
Explorers, caretakers of the island, until Nandru heard the call of the garden. He planted Solace keep here, in the spot where it first spoke to him, and charged his people to forever protect it from all who might threaten its peace.
More accurately, he chained us to a barren wasteland 600 years ago, and abandoned us.
He gave his life to protect us from the world. We thank him by defending the garden.
Got us in prison there. They spoke to me and begged me to come. We're determined it's a story. Let's go with the first option.
Nandru once wrote that the island spoke to him, perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face. I recognized them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
We found an old journal written by Nandru. It says it's another way into the garden.
Enough. I know you Outlanders to be audacious, but claiming you read the lost journal of our founder, there are no words. If Nandru ever wrote such a thing, do you think the Pargrunen would forget it? Would the living archives misplace such an artifact? We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. But I fear you will be disappointed.
If there really is no way in, why bother protecting it?
It has and always will be our duty to watch over the garden. Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The Wardens exist to stand in your way.
My purpose is greater than the concerns of Kith.
However noble you may believe your purpose, it is yours alone. We have no obligation, and indeed no inclination to help you.
You're making a mistake, but I will respect your wishes.
Good. Be sure of it.
Kostya, see the envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential matters.
With all due haste, Mihala. Follow me, envoy.
Politicians are alike everywhere, aren't they?
Well, I'm going to check the rest of your place, if you don't mind. I'd like to steal anything if I could. Mahala's key. Feel like, before I leave, I will find said key, and I bet you it has to be up here. Superb Aquarius. Torn Journal. Okay. Well, maybe, just maybe I was wrong. Not unless there's a key on the table, which there isn't. Okay. I do not see a key. Don't mind me, I'm just jumping around your room like crazy, trying to see if I can find anything that is poking out. Oh well. Alright, I guess that's it.
I just wanted a word before you went on your way.
Oh, you have something to say, don't you? Want to squeeze in a few more insults on the way out?
No, indeed. I feel I owe you an apology. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken. The young suffer. But Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden to her core. I think she'd rather we starve than ask for help.
Let's see, you disagree with her?
Of course. Our people starve and grow ill. And it's all because Mihala insists duty to the dead means more than the living. She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade for the resources we need. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
You did seem quite passionate, so you're two-faced coward. You still owe me an apology, you're picking your battles. This feels like a difficult situation. Let's go with that one.
It is. I understand, Mihala, but principles won't keep your people fed and safe. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Change must happen. We need to leave the keep. Do you understand me?
What do you want from me exactly?
The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. The wardens defend a corpse against that which would revive it. We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. If I could only start the conversation.
Got me intrigued. Assuming I help, what will you give me in return?
Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but I know who might. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman.
Let's see, why are you telling me this?
Mihala would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths fighting the Stilgarot. She does not care about how the situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find it, I don't care.
No wonder you're afraid of Mihala. You're a traitor. What then is of importance to you?
My people. Every person who is alive now. And every generation to come.
That's the most sensible thing we've heard yet.
The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us.
Let's see, Ambassador Hilgar is a reasonable man. You don't need Laudwin's support. You're misunderstanding the Ambassador's relationship with the Inquisitor. You have nothing to offer here. We'll go with number one.
It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't have his ear. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many times. He refuses to lend his ear. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could offer him. Something like the keep.
Solace Keep is just a place. You're looking for a way to help your people, aren't you?
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Stilgarroth in exchange for goods and gold.
That's a sensible trade in my book.
Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people.
I knew you were a fucking snake. I'm sure Mahalo would love to hear this. You have a point. Hopefully Mahalo will see it. Its existence costs too much, so at least you can... I'm gonna go with 3. I mean, I get why this guy is being a coward.
Kind words I
I get it.
I would hear.
I mean, I don't entirely agree with it, but I mean, he's doing it for his people, and she's doing it for
cannot see us as anything but rivals. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger.
Might feel like the first time I've ever actually chosen options that make me feel like the Adirian envoy. Everything else seems like I'm against the Adirian Empire. You're full, you believe Adir, a crumbling castle, will protect you from them. It would change you all. I wish you well, but I want nothing to do this. I'm gonna go. It would change you all. I'll just be absolutely transparent.
That change would be an excellent one. We would be free of this keep and able to explore, to breathe again. It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. Your quest for the garden is also a fool's errand.
Well, I guess what you think. I will find it. You're allowed your opinions, and I will have mine.
And you've shared them. I want you to get what you want, Envoy.
I feel like this conversation has gone on far too long.
Is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too.
Because the loud one is out of control. The Stilgarroths are unpredictable. They may force my hand. The thought never crossed my mind. The Stilgarroth are my countrymen. If I see loud one, she's dead. Sorry. I'm gonna go 2.
I would never ask you not to defend yourself, Envoy. In any case, the Stilgarroth are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirians can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also.
What is it?
Well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives, a monastery dedicated to preserving our history. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and I can't spare a warden to check on them. Oh, please, look in on them, if you can. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, Envoy.
Might these historians know of a route to the garden? The Imperial Library in Adir protects centuries of secrets.
It is definitely a possibility. The Living Archives contain centuries of knowledge. I wouldn't be surprised if there were clues to the garden's location in there somewhere. But I'm afraid I don't know for sure.
I'll go to them. Where can I find these Living Archives?
They are to the north of Solace Keep, along the main road. And beware, if my warden's reports are accurate, there are a considerable number of Zarips between here and there. Look for Elder Grigor at the archives. He should be able to give you a full accounting. I pray nothing terrible has happened. Thank you for this, Envoy. You are more than the villains your people are made out to be.
Alright, cool.
He's in a tough
Well,
position, but I believe he's trying to do right by his people.
guess we're on our way to the northern portion of Galloway's Tusk, so that's pretty cool.